feel like I'm lining up for one of those mugshot things, except I should be wearing black and white, shouldn't I? I'm not. YouTube has made me do this, and I've realised, like, much as I would like to not be coming across as happy and energetic and stuff like that, it's really hard not to when I'm in front of a camera. But I've not shot a video for YouTube since I did the Heartstopper one earlier in the year, and Heartstopper came out a few days after I got some really bad news, and I've been on Instagram and TikTok and that's alright, but I've just not felt like doing any long YouTube videos where I'm coming across as happy and full of energy and stuff like that. The last thing I want is anyone feeling sorry for me. It's been hard to avoid with friends, telling friends, but I think I'm okay, and I think the way that I feel is the way I'm meant to feel. And if I did want to talk to anyone, I know there's people I could talk to, but there's people in my situation, there's people that have been through it, and I don't know, I don't want to say there's people in worse situations, because it's all dependent on the person and what you're going through, but without disclosing my life on the internet, not that I think anyone's really going to watch this, because again, that's another reason that algorithm on YouTube, I've never been great with it. So sometimes I get lots of views on my videos, other times I get less than 10. So I'm doing this because YouTube sent me an email and said, if you don't upload in 30 days, you'll be demonetized. And I don't even make much money at all off YouTube videos, but I did work hard to get monetized, and I really can't be bothered to go through whatever you've got to go through to get monetized again. So I'd rather upload a video, and I could have just lifted Instagram stories or TikTok videos, but I didn't want to do that, because again, it would just look like I'm having the best time. That's all social media is. I've done videos on it. It's either people posting ridiculous check-ins and, oh, I can't believe this has happened, it's pure shit, like, and then they get all the comments, you okay, hon, you okay, and they DM me, but I honestly don't want that attention, and I didn't even want to tell friends at first, because I didn't want sympathy from anyone. If I'm spending time with a friend, I want to spend time with them because they want to spend time with me, not because they feel sorry for me. But without going into great detail, around the time that Heartstopper came out, a couple of days before, after months of testing, got told that a family member has terminal cancer, and now it's at the point of just going from scan to scan and chemo, but really you don't know how long. And I think I'm doing the best that I can in the situation, but I've had to fight hard not to hermit and introvert, because I'm an only child, and when I grew up, if I didn't have friends, then I would quite happily play on video games or do something else. I did a lot of art, did my degree in design, I was really passionate about it. Instruments, things like that, guitar, and I'm trying to learn piano again. I will just try and do something. I would never say I'm the type of person that gets bored. I don't ever use that word. I get frustrated. And the one thing that was a blessing and a curse, really, has been exercise, because I was going to classes at the gym, and I kind of just, if I'm in a class, I don't have my phone, I don't have the distractions. I've got weights if I want to work out at home. If I go in the gym, you're waiting for machinery, you're looking at your phone, and I like not being on my phone, and I like knowing it's an hour class or 45 minutes and this is what we're going to do. And I overdid it. I was literally going every day of the week, constantly sore. So then I got to the point where I didn't want to not go, because I knew it was really helping. If I did that, then I could come home and I could relax. If I didn't, then I had all this energy, and I didn't know what to do with it, and I was getting frustrated and snappy and irritable. So I tried to cut it back, because I was overdoing it and I wasn't seeing my friends. And now Wednesdays, Fridays and the weekend, I always try to see my friends and be social. But on Monday night, what day is it? It's Sunday. On Monday night I overstretched my hip, which sounds really simple, but no, it was really painful. I knew it was tense for a few days beforehand, and I knew I needed to be careful. And I probably should have not done body pump and then body balance. It was 10 minutes before the end of the class, and yeah, and then I could barely walk or sit down. So I'm doing this video standing up. I am feeling it a lot better, but it's easier standing up or lying down as opposed to sitting down. But ever since I had a slip disc in my back, I've never enjoyed sitting down. Anyone that's had a slip disc may feel the same way, I don't know. But if you look on social media, you think I'm really flexible and really good, doing all the yoga, Pilates, all that sort of stuff, and like I am, but it's because of injuries and because I want to try and avoid injuries and keep my core strong. And I do keep telling people I do exercise for my mental health, but like I say, I was just exerting myself and not stopping, and this week has forced me to stop, and it's been a struggle putting all this energy into something else. Luckily, I've been working on a project that is 6 years worth of footage, and I'd put off doing it because I knew how much work it was going to be. I hadn't even organised everything, so my phone was full because I hadn't deleted the videos and photos, and then I eventually, it took months to put them all together, and now I'm quite deep into the edit. It's not going on YouTube, it's just something for me, something that my friends will be able to see, but it's just for me, and I'm enjoying doing that, but staying focused on it's been hard. I've done videos on this before, like social media is just toxic. If you're struggling with anything, trying to focus on something, trying to do something, trying to just be in that moment and do that, and you look on social media and you see your friends out doing stuff, and then you get there. I wouldn't even say it's fear of missing out, because I've never been one for being out and going in bars and it being loud and that sort of stuff. So when I see my friends out, it's like, yeah, I'm glad you're having a good time. That would probably just literally be the worst thing ever. The world would be on fire. I've got really close friends, I can talk to them, but put me with someone that's a new person and asks me 101 questions and I hate it. Like, it's horrible. But look at any of my YouTube videos that I've posted previously and you just think, Lee, you're so chatty and outspoken, not outspoken, just you look like you're an extrovert. I'm not an extrovert, I'm an introvert. I've fought to come across as confident and mask all of my insecurities, which I do well, but this year I feel like it's tested me to the absolute limit. When something happens and it's an accident and you lose someone, you've got no choice but to deal with it. But when you're told you are going to lose someone, we can't tell you when, but you go on the internet and you can see things aren't great, and you're literally going from scan to scan, and how you're supposed to carry on living your life and enjoying yourself when that's always there. And I feel like I've done the best I can to do that, but I don't talk to my friends about it. I literally do not want people feeling sorry for me, and I don't think talking about it would help. However, after YouTube sent that video a few days ago, I'm actually going to see Lauren next week, and I thought, I don't know, I'll vlog in London, because I've not been to London and saw Lauren since, was it before COVID, January 2020? I've not been since then, and I thought I'll do that, but then I thought no, because it's fake. I mean, I will enjoy myself, I will enjoy seeing her, but I'm not out there doing all this fun stuff and happy 24/7 the majority of time. I would say I'm not happy, and I would say that's absolutely fine. That's absolutely how I should be feeling, because life is shit. There's good things, there's the bad thing, and the bad thing's really heavy. It's always there, and it's great when I spend time with friends, and I don't want to say forget, but like, I just appreciate it, I enjoy it. I am enjoying the moment, I'm enjoying being with them, enjoying spending time with them, but I'm never going to put my friends in a situation where I tell them I'm struggling and I tell them I could really just use some company right now, because I don't want that level of sympathy. If people are going to want to see me and agree to see me and spend time with me, I want it to be because they want to, not because I've put any pressure on them. Because the stupid thing is, and it's probably the only time I have brought it up, is obviously Heartstopper came out months ago now, didn't it? So people assume I'm alright now, and it's like, of course I'm not alright now. And they'll say something really stupid, and then I'll have to tell them, I'll be, well, nothing's changed, like, this is going to happen. there's no miracle cure came out of thin air, even though all the adverts make it seem like there's breakthrough cures like all the time. Just shit. But I am alright, I'm making the best of it. And I think I'm only putting this up here because I really don't think anyone's going to watch it. I'm not going to tell my friends I'll put this up here. I've got the attention span of like 30 seconds, so people probably haven't even watched long enough into the video to know why I've posted it. I think the title is going to be YouTube made me do this. It's not going to be cancer sucks or anything like that. All of my close friends know. I've even went out and made new friends this year, which is amazing. Like, they're amazing. I hate having to tell people though, like, it's unavoidable. It's such a massive part of my life now that I have to talk about it. And I know people that have lost people to cancer. I know people that have had cancer. Do you know what I mean? It's affected so many people. So I don't think I'm doing anything wrong. If exercise helps, then it's good. I've cut it back. I've got a nice balance, and it's all instructor led, so I'm interacting with people. I'm not just in the house all day, because the pros and cons of hybrid work and not being in the office 24/7 is you could go a day without like having to communicate with anyone. The thing you can't do, which the doctors and nurses told me, is you can't just smother someone. You can't be with them 24/7. You can't force yourself to. People say make the most of the time, and it's like, you've got to let that person live their life. They might want to watch TV, they might want to, do you know what I mean? They want to do other things, they don't want to have you there constantly. And then acting like everything's normal with them as well. So I feel like I'm doing my best, I'm there for them, and I'm trying not to hermit. There's been so many good video games out this year in anime, like I've literally trying to get the balance right of actually knowing that it's not all over to other people to be getting in touch with me and checking I'm okay. Like, I'll make the effort, but I'll not push. So I've been trying. The worst thing I've done is waiting until like the weekend to then make weekend plans, because I forget that everyone's already made plans in advance. And it's fine. Anime, video games, piano, whatever, video editing at the moment, I'll do stuff, but I need to get better at getting in touch with people sooner and actually having plans in advance. And other people will feel like this, but you sometimes do feel like you're the person that will do things at short notice with people. But if you try and arrange things in advance with the same people, they're kind of like, we'll see, and you feel like it's like, are you waiting to see if you get a better offer? Is that what's happening here? Because honestly, I don't know if I'm coming across as depressing as fuck in this video. I'm not. I'm fun to be around, dare I say it. Go look at my Instagram, go look at my TikTok. Literally, I can't help but like bounce off other people's energy. Like, I'm not going to drag people down. I've not seen anyone, well, I've not seen anyone purposely this week, because I don't know what to do with all this energy that I've got, and I feel like I'm better off just waiting until I can start doing a bit more exercise and burn it off and just get that level back. Because I don't want to be around people for the sake of being around them. So I am going to go get this other video, continue editing it. It's fun because I can do whatever I want. There's no copyright, it's not going on the internet. I can put whatever music I want on, anything like that. I'm actually enjoying editing it. Now I've got everything together, which took months, and it's all in the timeline, and it's fun, it's nice. It's like 6 years of my life that I can look back on and remember, even though there's big chunks initially where there's no footage for a bit, because I just wasn't in the zone of communicating, which I'm aware of now. I know I do that. I know I will take myself back and literally turn my phone off if I'm feeling like this. There's nothing worse than, especially when you've got the watch as well, and the watch is buzz to tell you notifications, so it goes on do not disturb, and I try and purposely watch a show or spend half an hour on the piano or do an hour of editing and then look at the phone and not get distracted, because that's the danger of being constantly connected. But anyway, YouTube made me do this. I wasn't going to talk about anything, I wasn't going to upload anything. If you want to see me smiling and happy and doing things like sea dips and cycling and all the exercise and all that sort of stuff, find me on Instagram, find me on TikTok, they are down below. I'm even on Twitter, but obviously I don't think anyone really cares about Twitter much anymore with what's happened in the last week. So it's probably good that I did this now, because I'm going to see Laura next week. That's going to be amazing. Pokemon Scarlet and Violet's also out, so you know I'm gonna have to get the balance right of being like not taking my Switch everywhere and playing on that all over London. But yeah, if anyone does watch this, if you watched it till the end, honestly, I'm alright. I know I've got people I can talk to, I know there's counsellors, I know there's all sorts that I can talk to, and I know I've got my friends, but this was just a little, if anyone does follow us, if anyone does watch these, if anyone's going to watch this, because the stupid algorithm, you never know when something's just going to get lots of views, then I just want to say why I've not been uploading, but I have been on other social media, so just go follow us there and stay subscribed and hit the bell, because you never know, I might come back here if I get a creative spurt, if I get hyper focused, then YouTube will be where it's at. But thanks for watching if you've watched to this point. I hope you are alright, I hope the year is going well for you, I hope you're happy and healthy and all the good things, and until I upload another video, which who knows when, bye.